successfully working that's fine. Oh boy. I need to grab. About to start Pokemon. Our stream is mostly negative. See if I enjoy. Just waiting for Pokemon Legends EA to finish downloading. Oh boy. And Legends EA is taking a long time to download. Jesus. sucks about goes. Boppity boopy, bippity boppity, bippity boppity boopity boppity, bippity boppity. Gosh, the fact that this download time has been taking more than 30 minutes. Insane. Oh, excuse me. Oof. How rude of me. Burping on stream, man, I'm just so tacky. Oh boy. 75% done. Almost there on Pokemon Legends EA. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Wow, 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 wow. Losing my freaking mind. Boyo. Losing my mind. Losing my mind. Mm-hmm. Waiting for ZA to download. Waiting for the crappy download speed to finish. Whoop-de frickin' do. Hoppity-boopy. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, 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 woo, woo, woo. I'm a weirdo doing my live stream. Hoping everything is good. Because I don't know. Boopy. Boo, boo, boo. Boom, 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 ba, 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 ba. Oh. ZA is almost done. Almost done. We're at 90%. There we go. That's the ding of succession. All right. All right. There goes nothing. So this is Legend ZA. My first intro to it, and for anybody who watches this when it gets posted or is here now, I am not hopeful. I've seen a lot of bad things about this game, and in general, I've just not been happy with Pokemon in general. So I am going to put this disclaimer right now. I am not guaranteeing that I will enjoy this game. I most likely will be complaining this entire time of how stupid everything is. But if something actually good happens and I enjoy it, I won't not, or I won't pretend I don't. I'll call it out right away. Why do all these people look like crap? Like, these avatars all look like the same face, just slightly changed. Wow. Okay. Guess I'm going with the first option. It's the looking one out of all of them. Already off to a great start. Avatars look like crap. Dual. Yes, I'm changing hair color. That's barely even red. What the hell? That's like a reddish orange. Oh my god. Okay, which hair color doesn't look the worst? Doesn't even look like a red. That looks more like a brown. The person who designed this. Hey, Drew. Good to see you. That looks more brown than red. Well, whoever made the hair color design was clearly colorblind. That looks gray. That does not look teal. I genuinely don't know which one to pick because they all look terrible. I'm just gonna go with black. That at least looks somewhat. Yes. Change looks. This is just awful. Like, this design stuff is just terrible. It really is. I'm sure, like, if I bought all the DLC stuff. Well, I'm not trying to make it look like anything. I'm legitimately just trying to design a decent looking character. But apparently, the options here are just lackluster and crappy. Like, I was hoping to get either bright red hair, like velvet red, but apparently they can't even do that right. So, I'm not trying to make it look like anything. I'm just trying to make it look like a decent frickin' person. But apparently, Pokemon can't be bothered to make options to do that. Eye shape really doesn't much. Color contact. See, the blue in the eyes looks fine. I wish I could do heterochromia. That would look a lot better. That doesn't even look red enough. Turquoise eyes doesn't actually do bad. Dating is a little weird, but okay. Sapphire is a little bit better. A little bit. I wish I could do heterochromia because that would look so much cooler. Guess I'm doing blue eyes then. So turquoise or sapphire? I like the sapphire better. I think that looks. Sharp. Yeah, those. Eyelash color. That just. This is so. I don't even have the words for how terrible this is. I don't. Like, this is just awful. Whoever made this character design menu and all the options, they need to be fired. I'm sorry. Like, you actively suck. If this is the best you can do. I'm sure there's DLC content and there's add-ons I can purchase, but I'm not spending any more money on this than I absolutely have to. I guess I'll just do black. That looks the most. Bridge. I'll just go black for this one. Is it seriously all these are beauty spots and they're just a literal spot on your face? That is the dumbest thing ever. Freckles. No. Dark circle. What? Am I trying to look sleep deprived? Okay. No circles, that's fine. Is that all I get to design? It's just my hair and my eyes? Wow, they really do suck. Okay. Alright, well. Going. Well, there's no better option. I don't know what you want from me here, okay? It's either I look emo or I look like someone crapped on me with a rainbow. Like, I don't have an option here. And honestly, out of the two, I think I'd rather be emo than rainbow crap. To be quite frank. Prism Tower, dispatch team. Oh, more disturbances than our watch. Hello. There's no such thing as too many options, Ben. There's no such thing. Because the options you're given allow you to be creative instead of like one nope simpleton loser. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm spoiled by Monster Hunter allowing me to completely customize my character, but I'd rather like a bunch of options than not enough. Also, for anyone watching who already knows about this game, if you're going to ask the question of who am I picking as my starter, I'm always a water person, so my starter is going to be Totodile. Because I am a water person. Your train has arrived at Lumi City. You don't say. I thought I arrived in Dumbass Town. Can I just throw myself on the railroad track and wait for the next train? Anyway, hello, guy. Aw. I like the little speak. I'm gonna be honest. That phrasing, that's one big travel bag. That's so easy to take out of context. Anyway. Oh, look, there's the stupid mutt that's a literal poodle. Because that's so original. Anyway. Fletchling. Yeah, well, studies also show that flipping someone off will make them angry, and some people will laugh at it. I like what I like. And being a simpleton is still a simpleton. I'm sorry. What? Okay, I can't be the only one seeing this. Like, everyone is so expressionless. Like, these are all robots. All these people are robots. Like, look. Okay, well, that kid is an exception. Frickin' lobster kid over here. I don't remember what the name of that Pokemon is, but it's like the blue lobster looking thing. I think it's Clotcher or something like that. I forget. But he's got an agitation face. He's like, I do not want to be here. So he's fine. But the rest of these people are robots. There's no way they're not. Look! God, Nintendo, is it really that hard to animate facial movement? Like, okay. Okay, I'm going in the city. I've been... You played Legends Arceus. You saw the facial movement of, like... You know, like, they had expressions, even in the background. Why am I scaring them? I'm not that scary looking. I may be planning their murder, but I'm not that scary looking. What is with that running animation? That is so stupid looking. God. Is that a Goodra? Dude, what the heck is wrong with you? Why are you bringing a Goodra inside the city? Are you? Oh, well, have fun at your movie. Are you seeing Project Hail Mary? It's actually a really good movie. I'd recommend it. Go! Snert. Why is Piglet Snert? I'm just not even gonna comment on that. Oh, cool. I think you'll enjoy it. You'll have a lot of fun. Dad and the rest of us boys certainly enjoyed it. So have fun in your movie. Today's mission is to add to our ranks. Oh, I forgot. Legends EA has a rank system. Tell Z is a monster to get. Like they got what it takes for them to. And we need a tourist. Okay, hold up a second. Hold up a second. You. Hi. Want to be my personal servant and personal bitch? That's basically what she's gonna ask me. How about no? How about I don't help you out? One, just because, one, I just met you. Two, you haven't even given me your name. And three, why do I care? Thank goodness someone saved me from that crap. Flourish together. Do they? Do they really? I hope not. It looks like something Ursula would crap out. I hope not. Pokemon are mysterious. Why do I have a feeling like this is the main villain? They thrive abundantly right here in our midst. Yeah, I'm calling villain right now. Beside us. We took him out of the cages and put him in a bigger cage. With many marvelous powers. Yeah, I'm calling villain. Well, honestly, that would be a great relief. That means I could just destroy the city and spare everyone their pain. I mean, if I get that option, I am so blowing it to heck and back. Waits all of us. than mine and pardon our construction work. Yeah, no, she's definitely the villain. Those little sea earrings, that just tells me evil. Mega evolution of... These Pokemon puns are gonna drive me insane. Are you serious? What the? You little Patchim shit. See, again, almost no emotion. Like, her eyebrows and stuff move, but there's no... running animations are going to bother me. Is this the fastest I go? I can't even, like... Okay, Tawny McStupid. Take it back myself and kick the crap out of him. How about that? You know, I understand in the Pokemon world, you battle with, you know, Pokemon to settle things. But there are sometimes, I'm sorry, a Pokemon trainer should just sock the other person right in the face and knock them out. Just simple as that. Like, most of these freaking trainers would not see that coming. Gonna be honest. Yep. Alright, so here comes the next complaint that I'm probably going to have about this game, is that I was told that the combat got changed. And if I lose my first Pokemon battle because of the new combat, I'm going to rip this game a new one. Use this move to attack the other Pokemon. Wasn't... Okay, remember that. Okay. Hold down ZL to focus on the opposing Pokemon you want to target, then use A or other buttons to order your Pokemon to use moves. Once all the opposing trainers' Pokemon have had their HP to 0, you win. Okay. Oh, okay, so I have to... What the hell is this? Oh my... Are you kidding me? There's a cooldown on moves? Oh, this is stupid. Like, this actually is idiocy. This is literally just button spam. This is all this is. It's just walk around, lock on, button spam. There's no strategy involved in this. This is the idiocy incarnate. So quite literally, it's hold a button, spam a button, and hope to God you win. Wow. Lucky combat. Great. Great, you both lost with each other. Maybe you can go off and run off and get married. Now do us all a favor. Hand me my frickin' bag before I actually make my character clock you. Figure out some way to make that work. Again, for anyone rewatching this on a replay or anything like that, the whole point of me playing this game is I'm going to be complaining. If I find something I genuinely enjoy, I will call it out. So far, no. Quite frankly, no. I had a lot more fun playing Legends Arceus at this point already. Like, I already had a good time playing Legends Arceus. But so far, all this game is doing is showing me how crapshoot it is. Am I missing something? Honey, I really appreciate your straightforwardness. I really do. But we just met 2 minutes ago, and you're expecting to be buddy-buddy with me. Like, okay. Hey, say what you want, okay? I am not going to sugarcoat this. Be like, oh yeah, no, this is kind of fun. No. I got this game with the sole purpose of ripping it apart, okay? Okay, now the little waddle, that's adorable. Aw, and he high-fives you. See, that is cute. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with Pokemon being expressive and you can actually interact with them. So far, the people right here are just pissing me off. You're gonna love being a Pokemon trainer. You don't say. I highly doubt that in this city. I really do. I highly doubt it. 60 bucks. And so far, it's not been worth it either. Now, to be fair, I'm playing the Switch 1 version because I refuse to get a Switch 2 for various reasons. But just for 60 bucks so far, this has been very lackluster. Battle zones are intense. Anyone who finds you in here can challenge you to a battle on the spot. But I know a safe place we can go. Here we're back. Nerd. I'm really curious to see how they... Aw, they don't even show how they carry it. Lame. Climb fences and get into places where people can't follow them. Well, that's good. So we gotta get out of this battle zone. Follow me. Are we gonna follow her? Wait, actually, I guess I already followed her in a back alley. No, I'm not gonna make this like I'm playing different games that I'm mad at. I'm playing specifically this one because, one, I pretty much finished Legends Arceus, and while I could just play Legends ZA by myself and rage to myself, I figured it would be a bit more entertaining to rip this game apart via live stream on YouTube. Second of all, I've enjoyed Legends ZA. I had a lot of fun with Legends ZA. Or not, sorry, Legends Arceus. And a lot of other people keep telling me that I'll still have fun with Legends ZA if I enjoy Legends Arceus. And that actually, Legends Arceus was a harder game than Legends ZA is. I've been told by at least 2 other people that they had a harder time doing stuff in Legends Arceus than they did in ZA. So if I beat Arceus, Legends Arceus, then I should have an easy time in ZA. But we'll see. At least with Legends Arceus, actual strategy was involved instead of just locking on and spamming a frickin' button. Because apparently, strategy's a bad thing. Why strategize when you can button spam? And lackluster losers, if you ask me. So, I'm just doing it this once. If some other game comes out later on that I have a semi-interest in, then I might do another one, but we'll see. It has to be something I'm actually interested in. Now, welcome back to more button spam with no strategy. Alright, so that's done. Do I even need to move? I don't think I need to move. Doing a trainer battle. Wow, well, screw you too, you little waitress shit. Like, my gosh, just call me, like, useless, why don't you? My gosh, people are rude. First I got this chick, Tawny, who basically, like, tries to, like, commercialize me or film, you know, a commercial for her without even asking if I'm okay with it. Then I have some jerks who steal my bag, or have their Pokemon steal my bag, and want to fight. And then now I have this other chick who won't listen to a word anyone has to say, and is like, I'm gonna battle you. And then when she loses, she's like, oh wait, you're useless. Cool. And runs off. Like, why is everyone a jerk here? Can I just move into a city and leave me in peace, you stupid people? Telling you. Freaking. Oh, come on. Yeah, how about we go up the ladder? How about that? Yeah, how about we just turn around, go up the ladder? Just turn around. What do you mean I haven't been polite? Okay, okay. I'm sorry. Talk about a warning shot. If you guys don't run, thank you. At least you guys have some sense. Talk about a freaking warning shot. Okay. She just plasma cannon right in front of her. Was like, you really want to test me? Okay then. Light of Ruin? Okay. You know, just sooner call it Plasma Blast, but okay. For a 3,000-year-old, she looks a lot better than you do. And again, who said I want to stay in your crappy hotel? What if I don't? You ever think of that? Honey, tranquil and relaxing implies quiet and full service. I'm seeing a rundown crap shack. Do I have the option to say, yeah, to all the guests we don't have? Gee, I wonder why you don't get guests. Maybe it's because your hotel's a crap shack? Come on in to our crap shack. If I don't get an option to, like, rename this thing, and I'm going to name it Crap Shack, then I'm going to be very disappointed. And before anyone says anything, if they're just like, oh, well, it has some charm to it. No, it doesn't. It is a crap shack. Look at how overgrown this is. Okay, for a second, I also thought part of the roof was missing. And if that was the case... What am I supposed to say? Give me one, like, thing about this that looks good. This is Crap Shack. That's what this is. Okay? If you walk to a house like this, you wouldn't want to go in it. Overgrown with freaking vines everywhere. Freaking all the lights are turned off. Like, you would not walk into this in real life. And don't say you would, because that's a load of BS and you know it. I better be able to rename this thing, because I am renaming it Crap Shack. Rotom phone? Okay. Fine. What the f- That guy is not human. That guy is not human. There's no way he's human. What the heck is wrong with him? Look at him. Why is he... What is he, a Michael Jordan wannabe? That failed and broke his back? Also, that green bow tie, dude. What were you thinking? It literally looked like the fashion police barfed on him. What is with this guy? Okay. Okay, maybe there's an explanation. You know what? I'm gonna try to find a nice explanation for why he looks like the fashion police barfed on him. He was in a Pokemon sporting event, and a Pokemon move misfired. Like, what's that one move? You cannot tell me that that green bow tie and the green on his red don't look like he was stitched together by Frankenstein. Like, he even has stitches. Like, look at his leg. Look at those two lines. Those are stitches. Anyway, okay. He was a professional athlete in some Pokemon event. Sport. And he got hit with something like a hot steam attack. And it, like, melted a bunch of his, like, qualifying features and turned his hair gray. And then broke his back. That's what I'm gonna go with. Because there's no way he was born to look like that. So he ran into some accident. We're gonna find some dark, tragic past with him. This place is just depressing. I'm sorry. Also, look at this. You got enough lights here, dude? Like, frickin' hell. Okay. Talk to whoever the hell this is. Why is Zygarde here? His way out. Put it out perfectly. Okay, I don't know why Zygarde was in my bag. That's just kind of creepy. It takes it. Turned one a bag right of no. These are my worries were unfounded. how do you say his name? Is it Az? Is that how you? It's just Az, or is it Az? Like, how do you say his name? Hang on, I'm gonna look this up really quick. Okay. Sorry, I got other people texting me and messaging me. Alright, I'm gonna look up how to pronounce his name really quick, because if I'm gonna call him something, I don't want to call him frickin' Frankenstein's reject monster, failed, basketball player. But I want to actually see how his name's supposed to be pronounced. Because if it's Az, then I'm not calling him that. I think it sounds better to call him AZ. But I just want to know for a fact. Okay, so it is pronounced AZ. That's how it is. Okay. So yeah, I'm fine calling him AZ. That's fine. I was gonna call him Az. I was gonna have to rename him. But AZ sounds fine. Alright. I can almost believe you really are 3,000 years. Okay. Huh? So he looks like the fashion police barfed him out and, like, kicked the crap out of him because he's also 3,000 years old? Honestly, dude, I apologize. You look fan-frickin-tastic for someone who's 3,000 years old. So, you know what? I apologize. I You actually look pretty good for a 3,000-year-old if you really are. See, he had a smile. Was that so hard for the other NPCs? I'm AZ, and as the owner of Hotel Z, I welcome you. Tell me a few words. Hope you indulge me as your host. Pokemon. Pokemon are truly wondrous creatures. Every Pokemon possesses great power of its own, and it will wield that power for a Pokemon. Place its then. Treasure your. Never betray that faith. Room 202 is yours to you. Okay, you know what? I'm not taking back everything I said. He still looks like the fashion police vomited on him. But if he is 3,000 years old, actually, then honestly, dude, AZ, you actually look pretty freaking good for your age. Not gonna lie. So. Alright. And if I try to enter another room? Okay. Nothing. Got it. When it comes to Pokemon games, one thing anybody should know is that if you explore and like you know try to interact with everything you can, a lot of the time you end up getting free items. Sometimes with certain NPCs you end up getting free Pokemon. So you never go through an area without trying to interact with everything. Usually the intro area you don't get anything. So maybe I already missed something, maybe. But usually I'm used to, you go through the intro area, and then once the intro is done playing, then you get free range to explore, and that's when you start, like, really, like, checking everywhere. Okay. Looks like the only option I have available to me is rest. Rest until tomorrow morning. Alright. Bothering me now. Wait, can I just... Oh, this is no time to... I'm about to no time take a nap your guys' face. Anyway. Alright. Guess I have to talk to this dumbass again. Because clearly that's... Why is this woman such a moron? Ugh. Good play. Like you. Well, so far, I don't like you. So... I have AZ big time. I got here. I want to do right by him in return. I don't owe him shit. Like, yeah, he's letting me stay in his hotel, but I could have just easily paid money. Not that I would pay for this crap shack. I guess I can be nice and I'll help you out. No, you know what? Screw you. I owe him more than I owe you. Can I just refuse the fist bump, please? Again, why is Zygarde here? It makes no sense why Zygarde was in my bag. None. I was carrying around a legendary. I could have owned those freaking chumps back in the back alley. Could have just told Zygarde to obliterate them. I'm enjoying this game, clearly. Oh? Zygarde. Oh, no explanation on that. Cool. So there's just a random Zygarde cell just in my bag for no apparent reason. Cool. Your alarm is going off. I would be a bigger jerk than Simon Cowell would, to be quite frank. I am very hypercritical. If you're saying you're talented, you need to prove it. Ugh. Meet up with your new friend. Okay, she is not my friend. She is my forced employer that tried to employ herself on me. I'm not signing up for her bullshit. Okay, can I break in other people's rooms now? Nope, not yet. This one. Oh. Okay, so... See? This is one of the things about the Pokemon games. If you go to an area and then you can go back to it, even when the story is prompting you to go somewhere else, there's usually a reason for it. So, okay. Usually. Not always. But... Wait. No, it's just enter the elevator. Something I'm gonna have to... later... There... That Totodile? Oh, okay, he's following me. Got it. I'm surprised there's no items or anything. Okay. Maybe this... Oh! Oh, that red dot over there. Okay, so I imagine this is probably something I'm gonna need a flying Pokemon for. Or, well, there's a ladder over there. So, but I imagine I'll be able to... Yeah, there's stairs over there. I'm probably gonna be able to fly from this rooftop to other rooftops. More than likely. Okay, well. I was hoping to get some free items or something. I guess not. Morning. Sometimes she goes from expressions to, you know, smiling and wincing and being like, yeah, to like, I am robot. Yeah, things happen. Things go on in this town. This is what this is. Like, pick one or the other. Either be a robot or be a human. One of the two. We're not looking for hybrids here. Big Pokemon Battle Tournament is taking us by storm. Like beating it too. Oh. What made you want to join this crapshoot? I'm trying to become the strongest trainer around so I can help protect Lumiose. From what? Other than the crime problem you have here about people thinking it's okay to steal people's bags. I know it's the sun, but can you join the ZA Royale too? Come again. You've received a message. Oh, hold up. Hold up a second. Okay, hold up. Stop all the presses. My Rotom phone. Is it an actual Rotom? Is my phone an actual Rotom? Do I have a Pokemon possessing my electronic device in my pocket and it can just decide to come out whenever? Huh? I know I made the joke when Rotom first came out as a Pokemon, and they added the other forms where it was possessing washing machines, dryers, fans. Like, I know I made the joke that eventually Rotoms would be enslaved and be utilized for every electronic, but this is not what I meant. Okay. 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 Why am I getting an official invite now? Means the highest rank A, earn the right to call themselves one of the strongest trainers to be granted a wish as long as it is in our power to fulfill. If you want to take part, please open the attached file and install the app on your device. Regularly your enrollments. Even in the Pokemon world, you always have to install an app to get anything to work. Great, that's following real life. Mios is wild. Successfully installed. Not to successfully install you into a frickin' drain. I can't force you, but I'm kind of begging here. Please join me and the rest of Team MZ to try and win the ZA Royale. Really good trainer, I love help all of them, really. Yeah, this is a lot, okay? Oh, so she's just gonna keep pestering me until I do. There are so many comments I can make right now about forced servitude, and I don't know which one to choose from. I really don't. Don't smile at me, you little percussionist prick. Ugh. And I don't care if that's a word or not. Why are we zooming in on my ass? That is a horrid color. I better be able to change that. I am not wearing that puke green. I better be able to change that color. But how about we don't? How about we just don't? I'm going to kill this bitch. I really am. I'm going to kill her. I'm going to kill her. First she, like, forcibly tries to, like, shove me into her own workforce. Then she ends up doing it anyway. And now she took a picture of me in a terrible design jacket that even the fashion police would call a felony. I hope I can change that profile picture. I really hope I can. Because I am... supposed to climb to the bottom all the way to rank A at the top. Okay. Join the ZA Royale. I'm about to roll on your head in a second. I'll add him a little. New member? Nice to meet you, I guess. I'm not sure whether to make... You know what? Press B to dash. Okay, so there isn't running. You just don't get access to it. Press B to dash. There's no need to hold the button down. You continue to dash as long as you... Okay. Alright. Press Y to dive and roll. So you dodge attacks aggressive. Okay. Alright, so... I will say, from Legends Arceus to Legends ZA, that rolling is a lot more fluid. Legends Arceus was a bit clunky. Alright, so the sprinting is a toggle. Alright. Alright. Do you have anything else to say? Alright. Okay. Kind of bad. What if I want to wander off, you little entitled... Okay. I will BRB, guys. I don't have a BRB screen, so um, uh, well, I just gotta go take care of something real quick. I will be right back. If anyone else comes through, just let them know I'll be right back. I need to go take care of something. And I need to get more water anyway. I'm back. Water. Sorry, I don't have a BRB screen, guys, but it is what it is. Alright. I'm the battle stupid head over here. Get this over with. I'm not gonna bother moving because as of right now it does not seem like there's any punishment to not moving. You gonna send out Chikorita next? Yes, I know how typings work. Yeah, I sent out Chikorita. Very effective, but damage nonetheless. Right now. Battle system is utter garbage. Just saying that right now. Whoever thought this was a great idea is an idiot. I don't care if people want to call this inventive or, you know, whatever. It's button spam. That's not a new type of attacking. That's been around forever. And now you just made it an official combat thing. That's really stupid. Okay. That's Pokemon Center. Okay. Alright, so... So I assume Wild Zone only has certain Pokemon that spawn in them. And I assume there's gonna be more eventually. Also, I like the fact that the entire city is just one giant circle. That's not late at all. Okay, so I can place a pin. So I assume if I place a pin... like, it gives me some guidance. Goals you're trying to achieve as part of TNZ are referred to as main missions. When you're feeling lost or unsure about what to do next, check the guidance provided in your mission list to help you. Okay. Alright, so now can I go where I like? Oh, great. She's the new Professor Oak. She didn't give you any freaking freedom, and every time you try to do something different, she's like, nee, 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 nee. Okay. What kind of answers are those? Why do people think this is a good game? Why? Because all I'm seeing is moron and idiot after one after the other. Or we could just smash the boulders. Or, I don't know, climb over them. What a concept. I know, someone's gonna point out, it's a Pokemon game, you've never been able to climb over boulders or trees. I know. Doesn't mean I can't complain about it. I was really hoping my streamer buddy Toucan would arrive here and be like, how you like it? And I'd be like, I want to rip whoever designed this game and throw them through a window. Okay, in Legend ZA, or not, oh, God, I cannot keep names straight right now. In Legends Arceus, fall damage was a thing. I'm wondering if fall damage is a thing here. Oh, there we go. Pokeball. Alright. See, this is why you explore a little bit. Potion, okay. Antidote, okay. See, this is what I was referring to earlier, guys. Like, Pokemon likes to give you, free items. Go around and you check things. So is this like a damage counter, or do I actually have to have... Okay. I assume someone has to have, like, the move Rock Smash. But I would assume... that, or they just have to be a different class of Pokemon. Alright. Are there any other items that I need to be aware of? Not seeing anything. Oh, the Pokemon Center is there. Okay. Not letting me get over there, so how far can I go this way? Not far. Cool. Any other items? No, I'm not seeing anything else. Okay. All this stuff is a Pokemon Center. If you catch 5 Pokemon species and register them in your Pokedex, there's a prize in it for you. So is there even a Pokemon Professor? Like, or is that just a thing that's fallen by the wayside? Like, and if somebody tells me that Stupid over here is like your equivalent of the Pokemon Professor, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Duh. Okay, so once you investigate them well enough, it'll actually show you where that will spawn. That's helpful, at the very least. Okay, so there's an actual Pokemon research lab. Okay. Okay, so I have quite a bit of money, which is interesting. So... Okay, so no more 2 more people to buy stuff. Okay, so Pokeballs is the same. I have 10,000 basically right off the bat. I'll just buy 20 Pokeballs. I don't see why not. I'm sure a lot of people will be like, you know, oh, you should have bought this, because you're going to be in trouble later, but I don't typically use items anyway. Like, I mean, other than the Pokeballs to catch stuff, I typically don't use potions, super potions, or any of that crap. So there's no sense in wasting money on it. I think it's marking the boundaries of a wild zone. Areas where you can battle and catch wild Pokemon. Getting more wild Pokemon Lumiose, so wild zones were set up for them to hang out in. The different wild zones have different Pokemon living in them. Now let's get you catching some Pokemon, you'll feel better with a bigger team. Okay. Comes at you, be ready to roll and dodge.
So this is gonna be the part I am probably gonna be complaining about the most because I have seen gameplay of this part, and personally, just looking at it pisses me off. And while Legends Arceus kind of prepped me for this because wild Pokemon and stuff and catching them, try and catch it. It's pretty relaxed, so it won't run away unless you attack it. Perfect for catching. Okay, so she gives you 10, so now I have a total of 30. Well, 31, I think. Now, did they fix the targeting is my question, because the Legends Arceus targeting was crap. I never used it. Okay, they did. They did fix the targeting. Okay. Or just not get caught. So close. Like you saw, hitting a Pokemon with a Pokeball doesn't guarantee you'll catch it. Or good donk with a Pokemon, I bet you'll get it. Okay. So... Okay. So the whole, like, behind... throwing a Pokeball behind it does, I think, the same thing as Legends Arceus, I think. Oh, Bunnelby. It's more aggressive, so if it spots you, it'll attack. And lower its HP. The more you lower your target's HP, the better chances of success. Can't be caught. Okay, so it's the same as Legends Arceus. If they spot you and they get angry, you can't catch them. Why is he after me? How do I... item? Oh. Alright, so I have a Bunnelby and a Fletchling, which means I need 2 more types of Pokemon. Okay. So, the NPCs that are going to give you something are marked in yellow? That's interesting. Alright, well... I'm going to take this opportunity to pause for a second. I need to go to the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Alrighty. Alright. A scatterbug, really? There we go. Really? God. I am fucking up with these buttons right now. There we go. Yeah, I'm guessing I need to teach someone Rock Smash, is what I'm guessing. Oh, it's a Weedle. I'm totally okay with a Weedle. Oh. Alright, I'm out of here. Pokeball. Tiny mushroom. Sir. I wish I could get my Cryoseals aren't good enough for me to catch boulders. Why not as Pokemon? Powerful moves, an instant using TMs. Okay. So yeah, I am gonna have to learn Rock Smash. Good to know. I'm probably gonna stream for maybe another 30 minutes. I'm gonna try to get through the intro as best I can, but this game is already pissing me off. And so far, I am thoroughly, like, unimpressed. Like, this has been, like, the biggest crapshoot intro of a Pokemon game I've seen yet. My major final judgment is going to fall down to if there's a Pokemon professor and what he or she is like. Anything comes up. Oh, now you get out of my face, you little freaking entitled shit. That woman pisses me off. Alright. This Pokemon professor better be good, or I am going to have words with the lead designer. Okay, you are definitely not the professor, because if you are, I did not sign up to serve as a Barbie doll. Our acting director will be good. Okay. Even the professor resigned from his position. I wonder why. Because he's surrounded by robots who can't make up their mind whether they want to be humans or robots. New Pokemon you've sent to your box. Okay. Excuse me. I'm gonna just go straight to the laboratory. Oh, heck yeah. See? There's my first Great Ball. If I hadn't gone to the laboratory, I wouldn't have got that. There are male Pokemon, female Pokemon, and even Pokemon with unknown gender. Some Pokemon have different appearance depending on their gender. Alright. Going to this weird director's office. If this is... You know what? Thank you. Somebody said it. Whoever designed this game was a short-sighted nitwit. Stupid Mirrors poured even more money into this ridiculous urban redevelopment plan. Sure, great, more Pokemon, love it, but you can't just throw them in the wild zone and call it a day. You know what? Okay. No, you've got to have scientists survey and study these things to figure out what's safe. Whoever this chick is, I already like her. Give all the work when they keep adding wild zones every time I turn around. And that's a fair argument. Okay, before I head over to her, any interactables? Oh. Alright, let's take a look at you. Abel? Hang on, guys. I'm looking up something. Okay, well, I guess Mabel is a tree. I've caught 6, so I've outdone your 5. 6 whole species! Look at that! This influx well. But now you've shown up. So we're gonna put you to work, slave. Oh, it takes to complete our challenge because you're curious about Pokemon. Help with our survey work. So unpaid servant. Great. That's clearly what I signed up for. And you will help, right? What is it with everyone in this city wanting me to do their work for them? Do I have an invisible sign that I'm not able to see that says, hey, put me to work, I'll do anything? Yes. You'd agree. Mabel's research. Okay. You will receive requests from Mabel to help her with her research. As you complete her task, your research level will go up, and you'll also receive valuable rewards, such as TM, so keep an eye out for new tasks in the near future. I highly object to this Rotom phone. This is creepy and wrong on so many freaking levels. Now that we're working together and all, I guess I can tell you I made up this whole promotion. I can trick folks into doing my research. Doing workers. So she's a con artist. She's a con artist professor. Not that it's anything new, but, you know. 1, research level 2. Amazing prize after all. Okay, there's Rock Smash. Got it. Do you get different TMs for doing her research? Experience candies. Okay, those are back from Legends Arceus. A whole bunch of TMs. Is that all her research is? Experience candy medium. Okay. Bottle cap. Okay, that's an NPC item. You get the Master Ball by completing her research at level 49? Shiny Charm. Having one of those mystery shiny charms makes it more likely to encounter shiny Pokemon. Okay. Cool. I have no idea how people enjoyed this game. This is seriously. This is really dumb. It really is. Wow. You look how I feel. So you're the person who created the vomit jacket. Okay. Sir, I really need to talk to you about your garbage taste. Like, both on yourself and on me. What made you think puke green was a great idea? Like, you need to throw yourself in the dumpster. It would probably be the best thing you've done for yourself all day. Naveen? Naveen. Naveen? Naveen. Okay. I'm helping out Maple's research. No shit. You put lime puke green on me. Of course it needs something. If that hat is lime green, I'm going to kill you. I'm gonna find a way to murder an NPC in here. I guess that matches the back half, but... Yes, it's not my style, because it is no style. It's puke. Change your outfit and looks by pressing minus while on the main menu. Oh, who's calling me now? I'm not gonna teach it to... Oh, wait. Okay. Bumblebee is the only one who can learn it. Okay. Cool. Damn. Here. And more items. Alright. One of that was, but... Oh. Alright, well, I assume I have mostly free range? Apparently not. Okay, well. Alright. Wild zone. Are there other rocks that were over here? Because I forget if there were not. Aw, look at the little EV. Yep. Not seeing any other rocks. Alright, well. I'm heading back to frickin' Crap Shack. I better be able to rename this hotel at some point. Because I am so renaming it Crap Shack. A lot of bull crap, that's what it is. Wow, he looks like a douche. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna call it here. So far, the only good thing in this game is that the Pokemon was really cute. Like when you fist bump your starter, that's adorable. But other than that, everything else has been trash. NPCs are stupid, horribly designed, can't decide between being a robot and a human. And they're either super emotional or they're idiots and they're just, hello, we are here. Hooray. We are talking. So, there's that. Combat so far sucks. It's button spam. That's all it is. And the fact that I have to be moving through the entire thing, that's just stupid. Like, whoever thought this was a good idea needs to be fired. Anyway, I'm gonna do these streams every so often when I'm bored and I got nothing else better to do. So, that's what these streams are gonna be. And I am not guaranteeing at all that I'm gonna like any part of this game. The whole point of these streams is to illustrate how stupid this game is. If I do end up liking a part, I will call it out. I will admit that it's either cool or nice or whatever. But so far, very unimpressed. Anyway, so that'll be it for this stream. No, I don't want Bunnelby out. I want the actual good looking Pokemon. Hey, Totodile. Hey, baby. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next possible complaining stream. See you later.